Hey y'all, Natalie here today, and I have been putting out layouts away in mostly my 2020 album, and so I was looking through and finding holes, and so I just showed you that 12 by 12 layout of Belle, our dog that we got last year, and I have other pictures from the same time. So a hole that was kind of in my scrapbook that I need to fill in is the other pictures that I took from when we got her. So I decided to do a pocket page to accompany that purple page that I did of her. So these are some of the stickers that I've pulled out. There is mostly Pink Fresh Studio and some Amy Tangerine, because those have the fall and the purple vibes that I was going for to match the other layout that I did. And I have some stamps about dogs. This is actually the other side of the paper that I used on the original layout about Belle. It has stripes on the other side, but it's a cut apart sheet, but ended up only picking like one of that little purple sheet, little purple card there to go onto the page. So I'm using those dog stamps and a home stamp from Studio Calico to stamp in hot tub color and mint color. They're very similar, but just a little bit different. On this little card, and I'm going to adhere it down to that purple card that you see there that is backed with white, because why use all of the 3x4 cards that I have in my stash when I can make my own, right? I have this circle die cut from Pink Fresh, and I'm just using that to add some interest behind the card on the 3x4 card. You can also see up there I matted our main photo, our family photo, on a lavender color that matches the background page of the 12 by 12. And then I stuck a little sticker and some negative space down below. It says "So Cozy." Clearly, Lola is not happy. Our other dog, she wasn't happy. She's still not happy. And he was happy. He was just being silly. But that was the best photo we could get on a self-timer when Belle joined our family. What are we doing now, guys? So when I'm doing my pocket pages, I like to do like pictures that are going to take up the whole page, as well as smaller photos. So sometimes I'll do 3x4s, which is the photo of my husband and the dog there. And sometimes I will do 2x3s, which is the size of the two dogs up there in the right hand corner. And that was what that was. And I cut it down a little bit. I pulled out a 6x6 paper pad by Pink Fresh Studio, and it's an older collection, but it coordinates well. They kind of use the same palettes a lot, and I like that. So you can, somebody's going for a joyride. You can probably hear that. That's a screen grab from a text of my husband being super extra, because this is his dog, and he had a video camera on her and was asking me to mix her food with some water so she would eat it, and just being super extra about it. So I had to put it on there. She's spoiled rotten. So that was just some of the scraps from where I cut that paper down to 3x4. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the strip across the top, just to bring that teal color into that pocket. Because I did another circle cut, this time with the lavender paper. And these are just colors that I drew from the 12 by 12 page. Funny enough, purple and green was like a big color scheme, my fave at one point in my childhood. So this kind of was bringing me back to the specific lunchbox that I had. This is a cute little like text bubble thing. So I just stamped that in Versamark and used, I think it's called Mermaid Lagoon. It's from Wow Embossing. I think that's the name of it. It's Mermaid something, Mermaid Tails maybe. And then I put it on vellum, and I'm going to cut it out and use it as a little die cut on top of that text conversation. This is another paper from that Pink Fresh Studio 6x6 paper pad. It's a floral wreath. It had some purples in it, so I thought it would go really well. So I don't know about you guys if you make pocket pages, but I make a huge mess making pocket pages and cards, like a way bigger mess than I ever make making a scrapbook page almost. So I don't know why. It's just all the little bits and it gets all crazy. So I had to like refocus and get things back on the page, kind of how I was looking. And I've already decided to change things around a little bit. So I fussy cut out that vellum stamping after I had completely like cooled down. It wasn't tacky anymore. And I was just afraid some of the words would get covered up. That's why I used vellum. So what are we doing here? We're building this card. This is just us like cuddling with Belle on the couch after all of the excitement of her coming. to our home and, chilling with her, cuddling. I think I put a stamp on there that does say cuddles. Cozy cuddles, I think is what the little card ends up saying. And there was like a border sticker from the Amy Tan sticker sheet that was that same turquoisey color. That's the color of the letters on the 12 by 12 page. So I'm going to back this in white as well as that eggplant color just to give it a pop of the purple on that page, because otherwise there wasn't going to be really any purple on there. And then that was kind of an accident that I got both of them. Lola was like, okay, do I have to tolerate this dog? But they still don't really like cuddle much or anything. So it's fun to get a picture of them when they're actually sitting close together. I don't know. For that vellum piece that I fussy cut, I am going to just use my Nuva adhesive and go around behind the stamping so you won't be able to see it. And that worked really well to be able to stick that down. So I think that pocket is done. And I'm getting things kind of arranged how I like it. And I decided to move that picture of Heath up at the top. I just rotated that other floral wreath card, kind of made it go in a different direction, and then I decided to take that turquoise card and put it right next to the other, but turn it around so you have like the florals at the top and the bottom, and I like the way that opposite looks. And I have that sticker, that same turquoisey color from Amy Tan. I'm going to stick it up there, kind of hide some of the blue wall, because that wasn't really a color that I wanted to shine through. And then I added that purple glitter border at the bottom just to kind of add some interest to the card, as well as to just bring some of that purple around the page. There were a couple purple paw prints that I wanted to use from that sticker sheet, so I wanted to use that purple glitter in a few different spots. So there's one, and then I'm going to put one up there. And I have a heart over there on the one of my husband and the dog. That floral wreath, there was a white space I wanted to fill, so I grabbed these teeny tiny purple puffy alphas, and I'm going to just do the word welcome, and I end up stamping under it as well. I did use my Nuva adhesive to glue those down because I don't want them coming loose in the pocket. I had to edit the F to be an E, but look, you can't even tell. And I had this little stamp, and it was like a city scene, so it was like a house and a building. So I just covered up the building, and I inked it up, and then I removed the washi tape, so it just stamped the house. So it says kind of welcome home. Because that was kind of the theme of the page I was going for, like home. Belle has a new home. It's with us. And what are we doing here? Sorry. Oh, I'm trying to stick that word cuddles under there. So now the card says cozy cuddles. And stamping is another great way to just like, if one of your sections of the pockets needs a new color, just stamp in that color and throw it down there. It's fabulous. So there were some floral die cuts from Pink Fresh that patched the purple, so I pulled those out to stick on that card. And then some really old stickers from one of the Indigo Hills, I think is the name of it, one of those Pink Fresh Studio collections. So I grabbed a few of those cardstock stickers and I stuck them down, and I think that's about it. And this is going to be it. So thanks for watching. I hope that if maybe you haven't tried this before, that you're inspired to kind of like, do something different, put all of the additional pictures from an event into pockets to accompany a traditional 12 by 12 page. It's one of my favorite things to do. Yeah, and you'll see here in a minute, I did photograph the pocket page with the 12 by 12 page to let you see how it coordinates. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to post my affiliate links down below if you would like to go shopping. And yeah, I'd love for a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.